stream has begun. Hello YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, the entire known world. This is the Phantom. You are also about to be listening to Zaript and the Prussian Prince. We're all three of us, young men in our sexual prime, here to cast this 2v2.
Indeed.
Yeah, I'm here.
Well, nothing to add, honestly. You can't add anything to that, except for probably the fact that we are casting double triumph match between TWR and RTK teams, and it would be Killerfish and Tajal against Majo and Boss Tycoon. And I should say that Boss Tycoon and Tajal tried to kill me with their pinky purple mons. I think it's how it's called? It's conspiracy. They tried to kill me.
The Illuminati wants Zaript dead.
It might be, it might be. And quite an interesting build from what I can see so far. I like what RTK bring, what they show. I guess we will not cast it until game actually starts. On the other hand, whatever. Like, stream has delay, and obviously Killerfish and Tajal will not bother to stream cheat anyway. So this time RTK on the same map, I guess format of a tournament. I don't really know the rules, but I would guess from what they do, format is predefined maps with switching hosts sides. So for TK this time we see some Shogitai in a mix. We can see 2 for Boss Tycoon with 2 Spear Levies. For Maju we see... we see 2, a little bit more spread out. So Maju still pushing hard for this heal. With his infantry trying to flank Tajal, it's a bit laggy. And I think we will have engagement again near Shrine.
Yeah.
Heavy cavalry pressure from Killerfish instantly. And I guess build again would be in a post-game screen. But TWR pretty much brought the same builds. 2 cavalry line spam and 2 spears from Tajal. Heavy cav with 6 line and 2 spears from Killerfish. And RTK brought some mix of full line with melee and relatively strong cavalry. Well, at least in numbers. Yeah, pretty much it. Yet again, successful cavalry flanking from Majutsu. I hope this time he will not fail his charge. Like in a previous game.
I'm so confused since Killerfish changed his mons.
Yeah,
he
this
did.
light blue is refreshing, but...
I thought when Twitchy died, and he was the orange banners, I was like, what?
I like orange more.
Yeah.
Blue with red is kind of...
He lost his personality.
Well, not, but...
who is this?
Yeah.
Red on blue kinda annoying. I don't think it fits. And I definitely doesn't sound like a young man on its sexual prime right now, but yeah, I care about colors sometimes. I do. Especially when it's freaking pink. What the fuck is this?
So strange that Tajal is no longer full gungeon. He changed. He played full gun before, but now he's command.
He heard our discussion in the last tournament we casted.
Well, maybe, but I don't know how much can you win from full gun, full line heavy. Of course, you get some boost for stats, but I would guess that speed and morale would still matter more. And this, as we were discussing, full line heavy build, especially if you play against other line heavy build, naval bombardment can give you small edge in positioning.
Look at that. If naval bombardment were used against that, that little Tajil killerfish stronghold. Yeah. The encircler has become the encircled.
Yeah, but difficulty is you really have to combine it with your attack, so it's not useful on its own. And you don't know if instead of waiting for your... Like instead of pulling back, your opponent may actually start an attack. So it's unpredictable tool. Killerfish, interestingly, tries to put some pressure. Nice flanking from Majutsu. Like, when your opponent's so passive, just freaking do it. Like, flank. I think Tajil in a very scary spot right now. Because
I don't like his position that much.
Yeah. Because Killerfish can't really put pressure on flank of Boss Tycoon. And they can't really break the middle, like...
Yeah, like, it's... RTK is controlling this game.
Why can't they break the middle? Because there seems to be a gap between Majutsu and Tycoon.
Because it's line-heavy build. The moment you try to do it, these Shogitais would be launched. But it still would depend on micro a lot in the end. But positionally, I like... with less units, RTK control much more space.
Yeah.
Look at this triple line from Tajil. He's kinda ineffective. And when you position your units in such an arc, you don't need like so many stuff in second line. Only 2 units is enough, which he does right now. He moves his Shogun Guard Infantry 150 range out. Good move. Using his range advantage where he has it, but he's on edge. He will get a volley. Will he? Lol. No volley.
It's firing, but it's not. Huh, strange.
Indeed.
But they might get a volley on that Shogun Guard Infantry instead. Would be huge.
Well, it like angle is bad. Some man could shoot. Okay, this is sort of red line stuffy.
Not if he sneaks behind him and closes the encirclement.
No, it's no. Maju red line, breaking rule of red line right now.
But he's flanking. I don't know what the red line rules are. Like he's using it to attack.
Still questionable. Okay, Killerfish decides that it's time. No, it's not time. Will there be volley? No volley from Red Beers. Oh! I guess it's okay. 12 man for
12
free.
Man. Yeah. Nice. Well, very slow game.
I like this. This is Napoleon style.
Well, not really. When action starts, there would be huge difference, just because of melee units. It's more like 4 Ottoman players fighting each other. Okay, Tajil found a way to utilize his... no? Didn't. Well, he got first volley. I wonder.
He's turning off fire at will as well.
Look, it's like appearing, disappearing, appearing, disappearing.
Yeah, they can hide between volleys.
If he turns it off while it reloads, yeah.
Okay, Killerfish and Tajil commit all cavalry against Boss Tycoon, I guess. At least they would try.
Was hoping that wouldn't happen. Their moms almost match.
No, I still easily distinguish them. Boss Tycoon much more dark. And naval bombardment in Shogitai of Boss Tycoon, indeed.
He's not moving them. I'm not sure if you noticed, because he's not moving the Shogitai.
He may not have... well, he have almost 12 seconds. And he may not have high settings. It's not always obvious on lower settings. When you have low particle.
Because right now it's wasted.
Yeah, pretty much. Well... And yeah, it kinda forced Boss Tycoon to move in. but it's not like this attack is unprepared. They completely on position. So this Yarikachi would be trying to stop this moving, and I believe Boss Tycoon making a mistake here, blobbing up Shogitai too much.
Yeah.
Okay, his second Shogitai moves through, like just passed by that. Nice. So he would be killing Yarikachi at the same. Why they did freaking what's this?
What?
His Shogitai, they stopped right in a.
They touched Killerfish's Yarikachi.
Yeah. Okay, so. And now Killerfish tunneling a lot of cavalry through the middle. They're not engaging yet. So, what TWR do now is like a spring that is under high pressure. They can go out anytime. And look at all this cavalry of Killerfish getting into motion. I wonder if it's effective. But there is no line for RTK team to actually punish Killerfish for committing all this cavalry against this Shogitai. But look how they're ineffective right now in the middle. They're doing nothing, all these cavalry units.
It looks as though Majutsu doesn't have enough.
Well, he is punishing this Shogun's Guard Infantry 150 range. He's getting them for quite a cheap price.
He needed to kite. He didn't do any kiting at all.
Yeah. Bad engagement for Tajal. But now Tajal, using his Yarikachi and two of his Yariki, may break flank of Majutsu, or will he? Huge misunderstanding happening in the middle. But now Boss Tycoon sending his cavalry after Killerfish committed his. But now Killerfish revolver coming. What will happen here? First volley.
Only four men.
Boss Tycoon see it. Look, Boss Tycoon tries to disengage his cav. He sees this. Like, this is insane. In this freaking blob, where I have barely 40 FPS, these players managed to see this stuff.
Yes.
This is insane. Shogitai against Yarikachi on left flank of RTK. I think Tajal losing that exchange. But Killerfish managed to get his Sabre cavalry at Shogun Guard Infantry of Majutsu. They not doing that good, so. And look, how much of Killerfish forces near Shrine doing nothing. Same could be said for Boss Tycoon, but I believe RTK having better engagement so far. They definitely do.
We'll see.
Still doesn't look like Majutsu has enough.
Well, yeah, we will see.
I don't think Majutsu can win on his side. I think Tajo's got it there. Under control.
Boss Tycoon sending second wave of his cavalry. He disengage. There is still revolver cavalry for Killerfish, but yeah, Boss Tycoon charging through. Not pulling through this time, I guess, because there is only one line unit staying on a way. No, this revolver is doing a lot of job here. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, a lot of work done here.
And now Maju finally remembered about two of Yarikachi cavalry key, which he for some reason kept on the right flank of Boss Tycoon. It's not ideal to spread up so much, like...
Naval bombardment has been dropped. Near Majutsu's general, to the right.
Oh, maybe a bit useless.
See, this is the power of the command gen. Stand and fight.
Maju should disengage. I honestly think Maju should disengage.
Yeah.
Because
his gen, Majutsu's gen got caught.
And Boss Tycoon actually sent his cavalry against this revolver cavalry of Killerfish. And it should be doing pretty good job. But by this time, this revolver paid for itself. Okay, Majutsu and Boss Tycoon kinda do a good job coordinating this cavalry charge with line moving near the shrine. Majutsu pretty much done, and
I don't think RTK's got this. I think TWR is gonna win here.
It was so good in the middle, but I think Maju sort of didn't have enough for this wide front. Maybe he should have just stayed out of range on the side. Yeah, still could have gone anyway.
Killerfish's general. Eating volleys.
No, it doesn't.
100 kills.
It was.
Like a boss, his general, melee general, getting 120 kills.
Yeah, well, some mix between melee,
yeah.
melee and... Oh, it's not 10 star, yeah.
No, yeah. Full melee thus far.
GG.
Yeah?
And obviously in such a battle, Shrine is much more important than Farmhouse. And yes, indeed it helped.
With the Shrine and stand and fight, he's got 11 morale on his Red Bear.
And I'm sure that in final stats we will see that Shogitai did no better than Yarikachi. So it probably was not cost-effective choice at all. Like, as long as RTK team, TWR team controlled one dojo, they could have pulled back on other flank easily, which they did. And yeah, just following the principle, RTK team didn't bring any revolvers, I believe. So let's take a look at the build. Killerfish, 5 beers, beers, 1 Vermilion Blood Force, 2 Yarikachi, rank 2, attack I would guess. 4 Yariki, Sabre Cavalry, Revolver Cavalry, Sabre Cavalry, pretty much the same as previous game. Tajal, pretty much the same as previous game. 2 Calf, 2 Spears, line. For Boss Tycoon, okay, next map would be Alpine Ridge. For Boss Tycoon, Vermilion, 4 BS, 2 Spear Levy, 1 Yarikachi, 2 Shogitai. Actually, 1 Shogitai did pretty well.
I'm just laughing at Killerfish's. He's using caps lock to make his camera move faster. So
I know. We all do.
So what he writes is also in caps lock. It's like, yes.
Yes, please give us Alpine.
And cost-wise, I would probably disagree with what Maju and Boss Tycoon did okay, but with Maju, I don't think 2 Shogunate Guard Infantry is a good investment for such a small line contingent. It just doesn't make much sense. 1, yeah, I would understand. 1 hour. 2 hours, second one I would go for Vermilion Blood Force, because when you don't bring any 150s, you will have to go to exchange, and he has only 3 red beers for exchange and 2 spear levies.
Yeah.
So he put a lot of money into quality, but didn't get most important part of line quality, which is range. For Yariki to Sabre. Yeah, and he made it difficult for himself to micro, putting 2 of his Yariki quite far away, near the boss. So kills for Killerfish, his line, all vanilla. For Boss Tycoon, it's Shogitai, Red BS, Vermilion. But other Shogitai was wasted. For Tajal, Infantry de Marine, insane. But at the same time, vanilla Red BS and Shogun Guard Infantry did well enough. Yarikachi, look, like you don't really need Shogitai that much lately. Yarikachi do just well. And Maju, well, his Shogitai did pretty okay, but they never touched really expensive units. So these skills, no matter how impressive they are, not that useful, unfortunately. Yeah, that's all for second game, and we will see you on Alpine Ridge. See you.